Good morning, guys. Welcome to Operation Crypto. Price analysis today on Bitcoin mainly. We'll just have a look what's going on. We had that pullback, didn't we, which brought us back into its range here, 21,900, and then we bounced straight back up off it. We're still, well, currently we're out of that range now. I mean, this was a range we was trading in for a while, pretty much from the 13th of June all the way until when we broke out on the 19th of July. So you're talking 4.5, 5 weeks of range-bound price action. We broke out, retested it several times at a high range, and then we pushed up, and then recently we dropped below it, and we're pushing back up. And if you have a zoom right in, you can see this wick here. We've actually retested that previous range again. So currently it's at support now, and if we manage to stable there, I think things will look okay. In terms of structure, this is something that we want to see. So if you look at this on the daily time frame, we've had this breakout since down here. Put the higher low strategy on. You can do these yourself, but as you can see, so far we've had a clear higher low from the bottom here, then a higher high followed by a higher low, and then we have got that higher high here. Potentially it looks like this is going to be forming a higher low, which it could be here or it could be anywhere within this box here. But so far in terms of structure, the building blocks for a long position are there in my opinion. Still a little bit too early to say, but we are forming that structure that is required for price action to really push up. Looking at moving averages, so on the daily time frame, I have got the 50 and the 20 here. Still quite far apart, but they are starting to build up. I mean, usually these are good long-term indicators of price action. We had a bearish one up here. The bullish one didn't last long, to be honest. Usually they last quite a while. I mean, look at a bearish one there and a bullish one there, though. That was October through to December. So you're talking 2-3 months on that daily time frame. Last time we had a bearish cross was back in April, so you're talking it's been a while since we had any type of bullish cross. And if we do get that bullish cross here potentially, whether that forms tomorrow or the next few weeks, it could be a nice time to start pushing up and targeting that 28k region. There's still a big gap within this range. This range here, $26,000, is a major level of resistance in the past. And we've got the bottom here. This is where Elon sold, or should I say Tesla sold, and that's when price dropped down to his ranges. And now we're back into that retail buying area now where it is trading for what it's actually trading. And if we didn't have any major dumps, then I think we would start to see some progress. But the state of the economy across the world is bleak. Should expect that potentially, if the standard markets, traditional markets did continue to dwindle, which I suppose they're going to be, then the narrative would be for Bitcoin to follow it. There's also a narrative that Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is a hedge against the current financial system, but it is just a narrative. And for now, we just have to trade it for what it is and trade on the perspective that everything's going to be going down. If it goes up and you are in some positions, then you're going to make some money from that. So for me personally, that's what I do. I always keep a healthy balance of stables, keep around a 10 to 15% holding of Bitcoin, maybe 20 to 30% holding of altcoins, and then the rest is, well, I probably hold more Tether these days, to be honest, but I usually try and keep at least 20 to 30% in altcoins, just in case we do get a pump. Only the ones that I really truly believe in. For example, Metis, there's one called Tunnel, which I've been buying as much as I can. Keep a bit of Ethereum, don't buy Solana, shitcoin. And you know what I mean, some other assets I have been keeping and keep holding. I've sold some profit, but I will be keeping all of it. But back into Bitcoin really, price analysis, we just have to wait out, don't we? Looking at a 4 hour time frame, if we have a bit of zoom in, let's get rid of a high-low strategy now. So we are back above that range, and 2 levels I mentioned here. These are levels which potentially could happen, but we need to wait out, don't we? 26,000 there and 28,600. If we do come back into this range and the price of general markets just tends to drop and the dollar starts to rise, then you're going to look to short it back down towards 20k and then potentially down to 17,800. If we look at the DXY, we have had a slight pullback from the highs, which was, I mean, it's the highest point since, when was the last time I was up there? Let's have a quick zoom out and have a look. I'm probably talking a long time. Yeah, it was around here, so you're talking 2022, so 20-year highs we've got there on the dollar. I was hoping that we could get a pullback down to 105 and then potential 103, which is down here. as major support levels. If that did happen, you are going to see some relief on Bitcoin and some relief on the general market. So if you look at the ES, which is the SPX futures, had a slight breakout of that downtrend on the lower time frames. The daily time frame is a lower time frame for the SPX, in my opinion. So that's something that you need to monitor. And if we could push up towards around 4,100 points, I think Bitcoin would follow it. And then the Nasdaq on futures, that's had a bit of a push too, and that's an area of resistance here we need to break through. If it breaks up there, you're going to look at towards this region here, around 13,000 points. We need the markets to generally, traditional markets to generally start pushing up in order for to get any type of positive price action on Bitcoin. One thing to note, this is on a different chart of Bitcoin here. I've got this, obviously, this major downtrend that we've been in. The trend line here, it is a valid trend because we have had several taps within that range there. So, well, that price action, should I say, the highs there, retest there. I'm saying 28k because it's looking in the past. Major support level around here, support level before Tesla dumped. I mean, it is also would marry up nicely with a retest of that downtrend. There's nothing to say that we can't break out of that and then go on and form some highs and maybe hit this level here. But that is also a level where it would be a great level to hit that downtrend and then start coming back down. And whether it comes back down to these levels, unknown. Some people seem to think it's come down to, what is it, around 10k, 12k, that'd be, well, 10k is down here, so that'd be right down towards that region, which is something where I don't think the price will head, to be honest. I mean, that's probably on lower than that, 10k is there, so that, you're still looking at a significant drop if the price did come to that level from current prices. Here, down to around 10k. You're still talking around a 50%, around a 50% drop on Bitcoin, which is definitely possible. But I just feel like that's something that we're not going to see, personally. So I'm hedging my bets and buying a few spot positions on altcoins. I've got some Metis, like I say. Managed to make a good trade on Metis, so managed to get around 80 Metis for free. Not a significant amount, but it's $3,000 in a back burner for when the price does go up eventually, because some of these prices you see across the board, I think we'll look back at them in 2 years' time. I think I really wish I bought some back then. But that's it. Some quick thoughts on the market today. No videos now for around, I'll see, we might get one while I'm away, but I'm travelling to Croatia from today, so hopefully I'll try and get some videos to you while I'm away, but it depends on sound quality and stuff like that, and if I can be arsed, basically, because I'm going on a family holiday. So but I'll keep my eyes on the markets, keep what's going on. Currently working with UPark. At the minute we've got a pre-sale coming up in the 10th of August, so if you're interested in finding out more anything about UPark, drop into a Telegram group. You'll find it on I usually post it on the upark.network, upark.city website, and you'll find all the links there. But it's a project I'm working with, one that I'm quite close to, and something that I think is something that you should at least go and check out. I'm not saying to buy it, I'm just saying go and at least check it out. But that's it, that's my thoughts on the market. I'll catch you later on.